Well, strengthening internet connections in some of the country's most rural areas. It's a priority from President Biden's administration and also part of his massive infrastructure plan. He wants $100 billion for broadband for rural communities to bridge what's commonly known as the digital divide in this country. Well, students and educators in the Mississippi Delta say that money, all that help, can come soon enough. NewsNation White House correspondent Allison Harris is live there tonight to tell us about a group of students in an underserved community struggling to succeed. Allison.
Well, Rob, we wanted to travel down to the Mississippi Delta to see an area that would be impacted by President Biden's jobs plan if it passes. Part of that plan, as you know, calls for an expansion of broadband access to rural communities, just like the one that we're in here. And since we've been here, to give you a feel for just how fickle the internet is, people lose connection during a downpour. We visited a school yesterday where students are using their cell phones as hotspots because that connection is better than the school's Wi-Fi.
Tell try to speak now, Miss right.
This is the start of school scramble for high school AP Physics in Marks, Mississippi.
Did that come through?
The wrestling isn't getting students in seats or assignments submitted.
There you go. Tell them to speak.
Internet is down, and it's an entire class effort to get connected,
Turn off the audio.
consuming the first 20 minutes of class.
Constantly trying to connect, can't connect, or when we do connect, and then one of us randomly gets dropped out.
It is a rural area, so like if we have a bad storm, it cut the lights off, no Wi-Fi, so it's like it's not the first time we've had bad internet issues.
Marks in the Mississippi Delta is the kind of town time passed by. Most known for being chosen by Martin Luther King Jr. as the starting place for the Poor People's Campaign.
I was in Marks, Mississippi the other day.
He mobilized a movement out of Marks, a cross-country caravan to protest poverty.
He came to Marks. He cried when he saw the poverty there.
Velma Benson Wilson was 16 when MLK came to town in 1968. Once the poorest community in the poorest county in the United States, Marks still struggles. It's not just any lesson these seniors are trying to learn. Tutors from Harvard and Yale are on the line, making Ivy League learning and AP classes accessible. A startup called the Global Teaching Project runs the program.
It is only as effective as the internet access permits us to be.
Jobs connecting every American with high-speed internet.
Now, President Biden wants to spend $100 billion as part of his jobs plan to expand broadband to every American. It's an issue with rare bipartisan support
of our aging infrastructure,
as Republicans want improvements in their rural red states, on board to spend $65 billion on broadband. But approving the price tag is only part of the fix.
It's hard to really gauge because we don't really know the size of the problem. People cannot wait any longer.
Distance.
These students are among the 30 million Americans who have to worry about Wi-Fi.
It should be positive work, correct?
Darius Huddleston is on track to graduate as valedictorian. Last year, his internet connection crashed as he completed his AP Computer Science exam, costing him college credits.
Oof, because it was just like gone, and I didn't get credit for it, so.
You lost credit?
Yes.
Marks is a town that has always been waiting. People here, like teacher Baxter Swearigan, don't want to wait any longer.
It's very frustrating. It's very frustrating because at times when you're ready to work with the students and show them things and do things with them, it's hard.
Our internet service was very weak.
Internet is so weak, the superintendent recently had to make a call, cancel virtual classes or state testing.
We encourage all classes that are not testing to not use the internet because we do not have the capacity for everyone to be on internet at the same time. There's just not enough bandwidth.
Benson Wilson will tell you, if there's one thing you learn living here, it's resilience. The Delta doesn't want to be left behind.
For broadband, we need partnership. We need people that wanted to invest in this community because there's a lot here.
In the Mississippi Delta, Allison Harris, NewsNation.